Oh, hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm doing my top 10 reasons I hate Banjo and Kazooie. So let's begin with number 10. Number 10. I hate this game's darker tone. I really do. I mean, I don't want to sound like a bitch or anything, but compared to Banjo and Kazooie and just like the vibe this game gives off, I mean, this game has a sort of dark tone, but definitely not as dark as killing boggles and sucking the life out of people and turning them into zombies. Dark as this game. I mean, really, this game is, another reason I say this is because a lot of the music just seems like it's not as memorable as Banjo and Kazooie, just simply put. Alright, and let's just go on to number 9. Number 9, the new powers feel incredibly fucking pointless. Now, what do I mean? So there's a drill attack you get in this game. You fucking use it to break big rocks. What did you use to break big rocks in the original? Either you hold Z down and you B and press with Kazooie's beak, or you did the same thing down with the Z. And see, there's nothing you break by holding that Z and pushing B. So, it literally means that these motherfuckers were just like, yeah, let's just add this new power, so let's make all those rocks you would break with that B into the regular one, and then let's make the regular ones into a spinning rock. Dude, that's a great idea. I guarantee that's how they fucking had that conversation. Along with all the eggs, too. In fact, I found out you don't even need the frozen egg in the game. You don't even need it. That's just a pointless thing. Why did they have it? Because they felt like it. I guess. Alright, so let's move on to number 7. This is something number 8. This is something that you may have not expected, but the Globos. The fucking things you give to Humba Wumba and fucking, Mumbo. You know, the little fucking pink little things. Those things piss me off so fucking bad while I was playing this because I would grab one and give it to the wrong person in the wrong world. Somehow I would do this. I did this once and I got stuck. I got stuck so bad it was one of the worst things in the world. And so that's why they're there, because in the original you would have, like, in the first there would be only 5 transformations. In this one, in this one right here, Tooie, there's fucking 10 transformations in every level, and you would get it by giving the Humba Wumba one Globo. And it's fucking stupid because it becomes very, very quick, just like, okay, that Globo is gone, so you cannot do this until you get to a new level and find a new Globo, which is irritating. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. I could probably talk about it for a long time. So let's move on to number 7, which is the Jiggies, the value of them specifically. Alright, I will play this game for 2 hours and not get a single fucking Jiggy, and yet I will do a boss fight that takes 15 minutes and then do it again and get 2 Jiggies. Somehow the game thinks that's okay. Somehow the game thinks you traveling to world to get 1 Jiggy is acceptable. It's not acceptable, it really isn't. And the reason why is because there's only 100 Jiggies in this entire huge game. Same with Banjo-Tooie. But you see, it's not alright because they make you work a lot harder for them. Alright? So, let's move on to number 6. Alright, so this is something that pissed me off in general with the Xbox 360 version of Banjo and Kazooie and Tooie. So, they make it so when you collect a note in Jinjo, they are gone for good. You will never see them again. That is so fucking stupid. It makes the game so lifeless. And also in Banjo-Tooie, they're already suffering from that because there's only 17 notes in every level because these dumb motherfuckers decided it would be smarter to put it in baskets. So when you collect 1 note, it's actually 5 notes. When you collect 1 feather, it's actually 5 feathers. So it's really, really dumb of them. Now this is gonna move on to number 5. Now see, the reason it sucks to have less items is because the worlds are too goddamn big. They are twice as big as the world in Banjo and Kazooie. I mean literally twice as big. And they are twice as empty. I thought maybe the developers did this on accident, like they were rushed, or originally going to be 200 Jiggies, but no, they made the game how they intended to make it. And this is really fucked up. Because with this, I mean, Alright, so why everyone loves Banjo-Kazooie is because they put googly eyes on everything in the game. It's filled with life, It's fucking just, it's amazing, And then you have this fucking game, which is just lifeless. It's just lifeless, I swear to God. And so, The worlds are too big and they're too fucking boring. I'll be wandering around for hours on end. It's just not a fun time at all. Alright, so here's number 4. This is pretty much just a personal thing. It took forever for me to beat. I had this game for 5 fucking years, and I still didn't beat it until I looked up a walkthrough. That's right, I had to use a walkthrough to beat a game that I've been trying to beat for 5 years. Why? Because of those motherfucking Globos. I'm not kidding you. That motherfucker made me look up a walkthrough. And here we are, moving on to number 3. Alright, number 3. This game's transformations, unlike the first game, it just feels like a whole lot of work. I'm not kidding you. I mean, it's literally... Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil number 2. Number 2 is point A to B. This game just feels like you're going to point A, to point B, to point C, to point D. It's like, there's no fucking freedom for you. You are just going around doing these specific things to make other things happen. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm bitching, but when you compare it to Banjo and Kazooie and Mario 64, it's very agonizing seeing someone just walk around for 40 minutes straight. That's fucking boring. I don't know how they thought that was an acceptable choice, to do that. But obviously they did, so that's why they did the point A to point B system that is in this fucking game, I guess. And finally, number 1. You guys have been waiting for it. And this is a personal pick for me. The game just wasn't fucking fun. That's right, I'll say it. The game wasn't fucking fun. It was agonizing. This game was agonizing to play, and it was such a disappointment. Banjo and Kazooie is one of my favorite games from my childhood. And they made the sequel shit, okay? And I know you're like, but nuts and bolts shit too. I hate that. I don't think they'll ever make a good Banjo and Kazooie game, ukulele. And I don't know what to do. I mean, it just makes me sad knowing that I beat this turd. I beat this turd, and I was hoping it would have some replay value, but I never want to replay it because of how bad it was. I mean, fuck me. The music's boring compared to the original. The levels are lifeless. And I can't even remember a fucking level. I mean, you think about the original, you're like, oh, Mumbo's Mountains, Haunted Mansion one, the fucking Treasure Trove Cove, Click Clock Wood, fucking the sewer ones. In this game, they all fucking suck. There's not a single memorable one. And it just pains me to say it, but I really fucking hate this game. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please, I need more subscribers. I only have one, and that person's a friend in real life, so please, subscribe. Alright, well, thank you for watching, guys. Please, check in. See you next time. Bye.